Chosen ones, what if I told you that your mission isn't just to live, but to heal? That there is a higher purpose that drives your heart, guiding you toward restoring peace and balance in the world around you? What if healing isn't just something you do for others, it's what you were born to do? In today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 powerful signs that your divine mission is to heal. So stick around, because what you're about to hear might just change the course of your life forever. Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Mastery, beautiful souls. If you're watching this right now, trust that Allah has led you here for a reason. This is no coincidence. Whether you're on a journey of self-discovery or simply seeking answers, remember your purpose is far greater than you can even imagine. Today we're diving into something profound, the mission of healing. If you're feeling a calling to heal, whether it's physically, emotionally, or spiritually, it could be because you've been chosen. Let's explore the 6 undeniable signs that your mission is to heal. Sign 1. You feel the pain of others deeply. Let's begin with the first sign, one that is deeply rooted in your soul. You feel the pain of others so profoundly that it sometimes overwhelms you. Whether it's a close family member, a friend, or even a complete stranger, you have this unique ability to feel their suffering as if it were your own. You don't just sympathize from a distance, observing their struggles with pity. You internalize their pain in a way that becomes a part of you. When someone is grieving, you feel that grief tug at your heart. When someone is hurting, you carry a part of their burden as if it's your own weight to bear. It's not just about understanding their pain. It's as though Allah has granted you the ability to experience their pain, to live it with them, even though it may not be your own. This overwhelming empathy often leaves you feeling emotionally drained, as though you've taken on a piece of their sorrow. And sometimes it can be difficult to distinguish your own emotions from theirs because you feel so connected to their state. But this connection isn't by chance. It's part of your divine calling. Allah has gifted you with an extraordinary sensitivity, and this sensitivity isn't just a random trait. It's a sign that you have been chosen to heal, that your role in this world is to bring comfort, to bring light into the darkness that others may find themselves in. The deeper you feel this connection with others, the more you are being prepared by Allah to be the guiding hand they need. When someone you care about is suffering, you don't just offer them empty words or fleeting comfort. Instead, you step into their world. You understand their fears, their heartaches, and their uncertainties, and you offer them the healing they desperately need. But this isn't a burden, it's a responsibility. It's a gift that Allah has placed upon you to help ease the suffering of others. Your empathy is not a weakness, it's your strength. While others may distance themselves from the pain of others, you dive in, and in doing so, you create a space for others to heal. This ability to feel so deeply, to truly connect with another person's pain, is one of the clearest signs that you are not just someone who walks through life. You are a healer, chosen by Allah to bring peace, hope, and healing to those who need it most. It is through this profound empathy that you will guide others, help them release their pain, and offer them the solace and comfort that their hearts crave. Sign 2. You're constantly seeking knowledge. Now let's move on to the second sign. You are constantly seeking knowledge, not simply for the sake of accumulating information, but because deep down, you know that it is through knowledge that you will become a source of healing for others. There's something within you, a drive, a fire, that compels you to learn, grow, and understand on a level that goes beyond surface knowledge. Whether you're reading the Quran, listening to lectures, or exploring new healing techniques, your thirst for understanding is insatiable. It's not just about mastering facts or concepts. It's about deepening your connection to wisdom so that you can use that wisdom to serve others. You find yourself drawn to subjects that hold the power to heal, uplift, and transform, not just in a worldly sense, but in a spiritual one as well. When you read the Quran, you're not just memorizing verses or understanding the meaning of the words. You're searching for the deeper lessons, the divine guidance that can help you and others navigate through the challenges of life. You listen to lectures not just to pass the time or to tick a box, but because you are genuinely seeking to uncover truths that will elevate your understanding of Allah's plan for you and for those around you. But this constant pursuit of knowledge doesn't just stop at spiritual teachings. You may also find yourself studying various forms of healing, whether it's medical knowledge, psychological therapies, emotional intelligence, or alternative methods of healing, because you realize that true healing is multifaceted. People are not just in need of spiritual guidance. They need emotional, mental, and physical restoration as well. And you, in your mission to heal, are arming yourself with the tools to help them in every aspect of their lives. This thirst for wisdom is not a coincidence. It's not just a personal desire to be more knowledgeable or to appear wise. It's part of your divine mission. Allah has placed this thirst in your heart because He has chosen you to be a guide for others. The more you learn, the better equipped you will be to walk alongside those who are struggling. The deeper your understanding of life, the more you will be able to offer others the light they need to heal. And Allah, in His infinite wisdom, is constantly presenting you with opportunities to learn, whether it's through a new book, a teacher, a personal experience, or even through the challenges you face. But here's the key. It's not just about learning for personal growth. You're learning because you are meant to share that knowledge. You're not storing this wisdom for yourself. You are acquiring it so that you can guide others. Every time you discover something new, whether it's a verse from the Quran that resonates with you or a new healing technique that sparks your interest, you're preparing yourself to help someone else. You're learning not just to better yourself, but to better serve humanity. You know that knowledge is the key to unlocking healing, not just for you, but for those you are destined to guide. This pursuit of knowledge, this relentless desire to understand, is a clear sign that Allah has chosen you to be a healer. It's through the wisdom you gain that you will be able to offer others the direction, comfort, and healing they need. Whether it's offering spiritual guidance, emotional support, or practical advice, the knowledge you gather will be the bridge that connects you to those who are suffering. Your mission isn't just to learn, it's to teach, to guide, and to help others heal through the knowledge you acquire. So when you feel that insatiable thirst for learning, remember it's not just for you. It's part of your divine mission to serve as a healer for others, and Allah is guiding you every step of the way. Sign 3, you've been through your own personal struggles. Now let's focus on something incredibly powerful, your personal journey of hardship and struggle. You've faced trials that have tested your strength in ways you never thought possible. Perhaps you've encountered tremendous loss of a loved one, loss of a dream, or even a deep, soul-crushing sense of betrayal. Maybe you've suffered through physical pain, emotional turmoil, or moments when it felt like the weight of the world was too heavy for you to carry. You've been through some of the most difficult, heart-wrenching challenges that life has to offer, and yet here you are. You are still standing, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. This is no small thing. In fact, these experiences weren't meant to break you, but to shape you into the person you are today. Every single tear you've shed, every battle you fought, and every moment of despair you faced was a part of a divine process, an act of refining that Allah Himself orchestrated to prepare you for something greater. When you went through those tough times, it may have felt like the end of the road, but it wasn't. It was just the beginning of a powerful transformation. Allah knows that in order to heal others, you must first understand their pain. He knows that in order to guide those who are lost, you must first have been lost yourself. Your personal struggles weren't accidents or punishments. They were a divine plan to equip you with the strength, empathy, and wisdom needed to help those who are now walking a path you've already walked. You were shaped by your challenges, not broken by them. Your hardships have given you a unique understanding of the human spirit. When others come to you with their struggles, you don't just offer them empty words of sympathy. You speak from a place of deep knowing, because you've been there. You've sat in the darkness, you've felt the pain, and you've questioned why things happened the way they did. But through that, you've come to realize that it was all part of a greater purpose. Each difficulty you've faced has helped to deepen your compassion, expand your perspective, and increase your capacity for healing. You can now truly understand and empathize with others in ways that no one else could. You've been there in the depths of despair, and now you have the strength to help pull others out. You are no longer just a survivor of your own struggles. You are a warrior, a healer, and a beacon of hope for anyone who is going through similar trials. Allah has refined you like gold in the fire, and now you shine with a light that others can follow. Your struggles have prepared you for this very mission, to be a source of comfort, guidance, and strength for those who need it most. The healing you offer to others is not just based on theory or knowledge. It's rooted in your own lived experience. Your life is a testimony to the fact that no matter how broken one may feel, there is always a way to rise, rebuild, and heal. You are living proof that the darkest times often lead to the brightest futures, and your mission as a healer is to show others that they too can emerge stronger, wiser, and more whole after their own personal storms. Sign 4. You attract broken souls. People with broken hearts and souls seem to be drawn to you. Have you ever noticed how people who are struggling, emotionally or mentally, often find their way to you? You might not even realize it, but there is something uniquely powerful about your presence that attracts those in need of healing. It could be a friend who's going through a tough time, a family member seeking comfort, or even a stranger who unexpectedly opens up to you, sharing their deepest pains and vulnerabilities. They're drawn to you, even when they may not know why. You may find that without any effort, people come to you in moments of distress. When they're at their lowest, their hearts aching from loss or heartache, they instinctively turn to you for solace. This happens not just once, but over and over again. And even though you may not have a magic solution to their problems, your mere presence brings a sense of peace to them. Your words may be few, but they bring healing. Your actions may be simple, but they restore hope. This isn't by chance. Allah has given you a special ability to bring comfort and healing to those around you. There's a quiet power in your energy that calms the storm in their hearts. But here's the deeper truth. Your ability to attract broken souls is a sign that you have a mission to heal. You were not meant to pass through this life unnoticed, nor are you here by accident. Allah has chosen you as a vessel of healing. There's a divine light within you that shines brightly, illuminating the way for those who are lost in the darkness of their own struggles. And when people are in emotional or spiritual pain, they seek out that light, even if they don't fully understand why they're drawn to you. It's a magnetic pull that is not random. It's part of your purpose, and it's important to understand this. The brokenness of others is not a burden for you to bear in a way that drains you, but a calling for you to fulfill your purpose. When you share your light, it doesn't diminish you. It grows stronger. The more you offer comfort, understanding, and support, the more you realize that this is part of your divine mission. Healing others is not about fixing them. It's about offering them a space to breathe, to reflect, and to begin their journey toward peace. So if you constantly find yourself surrounded by people who are struggling with their own emotional or spiritual battles, take a moment to reflect. It's a sign that Allah has placed you in their lives for a reason. Your mission is not only to heal, but to help them find the strength within themselves to heal. You are the bridge between their pain and the peace they seek. And when they come to you, in their brokenness, know that you're walking the path Allah has laid out for you. Sign 5. You find peace in helping others. You experience a deep, unwavering sense of peace when you help others. But it's not about seeking praise or recognition. No, it's much deeper than that. This peace comes from something that transcends worldly approval. It's the fulfillment you feel when you are able to lift someone's burdens, even if only for a short time. It could be through offering a simple, kind word when someone feels lost or hopeless, or it could be through listening, truly listening, when someone needs to pour their heart out, or offering advice that helps guide them back to the path of healing. You find yourself completely immersed in the act of helping, almost as if everything else in the world fades away. And in that moment, you are exactly where you are meant to be. It's a feeling of profound contentment, knowing that you've made a difference in someone's life. And the most beautiful part? This peace doesn't come from external validation. It's a quiet reassurance from within, knowing that by helping others, you are fulfilling your true purpose. You begin to realize that healing is not just something you do for others. It's something that heals you too. Every time you offer support, whether it's through your actions, your words, or simply your presence, a sense of tranquility washes over you. You are not just helping someone overcome their struggles, you are also healing yourself, deepening your connection with Allah. This sense of inner peace is a clear, undeniable sign that you've been chosen for a higher purpose. In those moments when you see someone's heart lighten, their pain ease, or their spirit uplifted, you feel your own soul filling with a kind of serenity that cannot be described in words. It's as though you've become a vessel for Allah's mercy, and every time you help, you're not just making an impact on someone else. You're also becoming more aligned with your divine mission. This is not a task for you, it's a calling. And when you answer that call, your heart knows its place in the world. Your soul finds purpose in healing others, and in return, Allah grants you peace that is beyond measure. Every act of kindness you extend, no matter how small, strengthens your resolve and reaffirms your purpose. You begin to understand that healing is not a burden. It is a blessing, both for those you help and for you. It's through these moments of helping that you discover who you truly are and who Allah created you to be. Don't forget to subscribe, Muslim Mastery. Sign 6. You are driven by compassion, not recognition. Finally, we reach the 6th and one of the most powerful signs. You are driven by compassion, not recognition. This is a trait that truly sets the healers apart from the rest. If you're someone who doesn't seek fame, praise, or applause for the good you do, then this is a huge indication that you're on the right path. Many people seek validation from the world. They want to be seen, admired, and acknowledged for their contributions. But you, chosen one, you're different. Your actions are not done for the sake of others' approval. Instead, you do them because it is the right thing to do, because you know that Allah is watching and He is the only one whose approval matters. When you help someone, when you offer kindness, when you give your time or your energy to heal others, it's not about what you get in return. It's about fulfilling the purpose Allah has set before you. You don't need the world to recognize your work, and this is one of the greatest signs of a true healer. You know that Allah, the most merciful, is fully aware of every act of kindness, every moment of patience, and every ounce of energy you give to others. And this is enough for you. You find contentment in the knowledge that your good deeds are being recorded in the eternal ledger of Allah, and that is where your true reward lies. This deep sense of selflessness is what sets you apart. You don't give with the expectation of anything in return, not likes, not praise, not even gratitude. Your heart is purely focused on alleviating the pain of others, comforting them, and guiding them back to peace, because you understand that it is for the sake of Allah. You know that your actions, however small or large, are seen by Him, and that is all that matters. Healing, true healing, is not about seeking validation. It's about humility. It's about doing things without expecting the world to celebrate you. You're not concerned with building a reputation for yourself. You're only focused on building your connection with Allah. The more you act with humility and sincerity, the more your heart opens to the healing power of Allah, and the more you are able to heal others. This is the essence of a healer's heart, acting out of pure compassion without any need for external recognition. And Allah, in His infinite wisdom, rewards such humility and selflessness in ways that we can't even comprehend. He sees the sacrifices you make, the quiet acts of kindness you perform, and He will reward you in this life and the hereafter, where your reward will be far greater than any fleeting praise from the world. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. You never know how much a simple act of sharing can change someone's life, especially when they're struggling. If this content resonated with you, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to Radiance of Islam so that you can stay connected with a community of like-minded souls who are walking this path of healing together. Every comment, every share, every interaction is a reminder that we're all part of something bigger, a collective effort to spread love, light, and healing in this world. And always, always remember this: your mission is to heal, and you are not walking this journey alone. No matter the challenges, no matter the obstacles, Allah is with you every step of the way. He has chosen you for a divine purpose, and He will guide you through every trial, every moment of doubt, and every time you question your strength. You are a healer, chosen to bring peace to the world. The healing you offer to others is also a reflection of the healing you are receiving from Allah. So as you move forward in your life, let your heart remain open. Keep showing kindness, keep spreading love, and keep being the light that others desperately need. And remember, your path to healing is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. Trust in it and trust that Allah is guiding your steps. May Allah bless you with endless strength, peace that surpasses all understanding, and a life filled with continuous healing, not just for yourself, but for everyone you touch.